In military speak, they're known as land forces, but they are trained to turn their hand to whatever task they're given. Soldiers from Zulu Company 1st Battalion, the Royal Regiment of Fusiliers, were called into Wraysbury and Berkshire yesterday morning. More than 100 of them have been helping the Environment Agency and emergency services in a town where some streets can only be accessed by boat. They worked through the night.
We've been helping the locals with filling sandbags and sending them out to the local areas which have been caught in the floods, so they can build up defences around their houses.
Has it been busy?
Yeah, it's been rather busy, but we've got the manpower to crack on, and we've been resting blokes, so we've got sustainability throughout.
How much rest have you actually had?
Not a lot, but we're used to it, so we just crack on.
One day we're going to bring out some supplies.
Okay.
So that's about half hour.
Okay, but this side road here is done.
This morning, some of the soldiers joined an Environment Agency patrol in one of the worst affected parts of town, where people have become stranded in their homes.
What our job is literally to go through these flooded residential areas. We're knocking on doors, checking the well-being of the people inside and finding out if there are any vulnerable people there. If anyone needs to be evacuated, then we will contact the fire and rescue services and they will take them out.
Multi-agency approach to use the jargon. Yeah. What did the Army bring to the party from your point of view?
Oh, fantastic in terms of logistics, helping us move a lot of equipment, and just really their expertise is very, very helpful to us.
This time last year, you were in Afghanistan. This is not your usual operating environment, is it?
No, but like with infantry, we try to do different things. We've done the Olympics. Now we're doing floods. Obviously, we're always out. It's good to help people. We like to see friendly faces as well. Like, it's always good to have smiles and waves.
And what kind of response have you had from the locals?
Good response, actually. Yeah, very good. Smiles and waves, like I said. Yeah.
And have you been able to provide much help?
Yeah, loads. Sandbags filling, getting people shopping lists, getting them down there, getting them to go to shopping centres, like getting on boats, just loads of stuff really. Yeah.
While the Fusiliers were out in the waters this morning, the government's emergency committee, COBRA, was meeting in Westminster. The general in charge of the military operation told them that 2,000 defence personnel had been dedicated to the operation.
The majority of those are in the Thames Valley area, focusing really on where we see the greatest challenge. We've also increased some of our support overnight to Somerset to support with the revised pumping strategy and increase some of the sandbagging.
And in terms of extra numbers, should they be available, then there's many thousands more that are available on a relatively short notice.
On a short notice, yes.
And some of it does just come down to pairs of hands. At lunchtime in Wraysbury, sandbags were being filled against the clock as another downpour began. This is the last thing anyone here needed, more rain. There is a lot of it predicted to come over the next few hours, reminding us there are two jobs here, not only helping out those people who've already fallen victim to the waters, but trying to protect more homes and businesses from suffering the same fate. 100 Royal Navy personnel have been in Winchester today as new flood defences were breached. This military effort is spread across scores of flood-hit areas in England. Strong winds are expected with tonight's rainfall, making things even harder. This job looks like it'll go on for many weeks. James Hurst, Forces News, Berkshire.